You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Hello, and welcome to a new season of Red Devil Postgame, GHS-TV's two-time national award-winning sports show. I'm Caden Bolton.
And I'm Christian Maya. On today's Red Devil Postgame, we've got a look at the many fall sports happening on campus. We're talking volleyball, cross country, soccer, and of course, football.
Yes, the varsity football team has had a great start to the season. The Devils are currently 5-0 on the season, ranked first in the area and fourth in the state.
And there's more exciting football to come. Let's take a look at how we got here.
We didn't play down to our competition. I thought the word of the week was efficiency, and I thought we were really efficient in winning the turnover battle, in driving the ball and doing the things that we do on offense, and then getting stops on defense.
We put in so much work during the summer to whereas as we was ready to play somebody. When we had that chance, put some points on the board, put a lot of points on the board, and we went out there and executed, had fun.
So Friday night playing DeSoto Central, we knew we were going to play a tough opponent in DeSoto Central, and they had some dudes. So they got a couple of deep Division I linebackers, and they played lights out. They presented problems for us, and obviously we overcame them and won, and actually did a great job.
We came out and we fought pretty hard throughout the game. I feel like we got tired towards that fourth quarter, but we ended up playing a pretty good game.
Obviously, anytime you go into a rivalry game, you understand that there are going to be a lot of mistakes. You know what I mean? But then you also understand someone's going to rise to the occasion.
The highlight of the game was when Tayshawn Jefferson blocked the field goal kick. It really changed the game, and it sealed the deal.
Houston is their rival, so they always play us hard, and they're a great coach team. They're a very good team. They're very organized, and they have some good talent on their team. And I feel like the better team won.
The overall goal for a game is always to win. Anytime you have a top 10 matchup, Riverdale, man, a great team, got a great coaching staff. They come in and they come prepared, and they're taking a business trip to beat us now.
I believe the first quarter wasn't that good because overall I just didn't feel the energy, for me personally, and we just had to wake up.
It's still early, you know what I mean? It wasn't even 5 minutes off the clock when we were down 17-0.
And then once we felt like we can get them, we started coming back, and defense started handling business, offense started handling business, we all just toned in.
I thought the overall performance of the game was huge. Anytime you get a W in Region A6A is tremendous. Obviously, we did it in a dominating fashion, so that was good.
I think we performed pretty well in the first quarter, in the first half in general, but as we got comfortable in the second half and we didn't score as many points as I think we should have.
Joining us now is our Red Devil football team head coach, Gene Robinson. Welcome.
What's up?
So, Coach, the season has been great so far.
Yes, sir.
What has been some of your favorite highlights throughout the season?
Man, favorite highlights, I think that'll be tough to choose just one. Just going back to a rivalry game versus a Houston high school, and you get a 14-13 game in which we blocked the extra point was huge. That was a play that we worked on all week, and just to see the guys execute in the time that we needed to execute was huge for us. So I thought the Houston game was huge. And then you come back and you play a state-ranked Riverdale, we fall behind 17-0. You know, and a testament of a good team is not looking at the scoreboard, this, that, and the other, but just make the next play. For our guys to come back in the second quarter and score 27 points and turn the game to 27-17 going into halftime was extremely huge. So I probably would lean more towards that way, because that shows how dominant we can be when we're all as one, when we're as a team playing Germantown football brand, the brand that we have and the brand that we've worked so hard to build. But man, we're really enjoying it. Right now we're 5-0. We got a big one tonight, so we're excited for it. Mm-hmm.
So, Coach, the team has had some close calls with a block kick deciding the Houston game and a come from behind deciding the Riverdale game.
Mm-hmm.
How do you motivate your players throughout these games?
Well, each week is 1 week, man. You're playing in Region 8, 6A, and everyone knows that this is like the SEC West. When you speak on the talent, the number of talented teams in the week, and each week is its own week. So you can, man, everybody has to come play. So, man, just the work we put in throughout the week, seeing it come to life on the field on Friday nights is huge. You know, seeing our guys play with confidence, seeing our guys play loose, and I think that's because of the work that we put on during practice each week.
So out of the two teams, which one would you say was the most difficult to play against?
Well, anytime, that's tough. I thought Riverdale was extremely talented extremely talented. But at the same time, Houston is a neighborhood rival, so they're right up the street. Our guys play with them, Little League, middle school. Obviously, we live in a time now with social media, so they're on social media talking with each other. So anytime you play those rivalry games, we went into their home, and it was a tough environment. They were loud, they were rowdy. You know, that was tough. Riverdale was a home game for us. All you guys were out there, you know, and that was good for us.
Also, Coach, you've also mentioned that after a couple games that the team needs to clean up its act. What do you mean by that?
Well, I thought we started off the year, man, with entirely too many penalties. We were just hurting ourselves. We went down to DeSoto Central, and I want to say we had 17 penalties. And those were wounds that we're putting on ourselves. We had 4 touchdowns called back. We can't do that to ourselves leading up into the playoffs. So that's what I meant by just cleaning up our act, playing clean football, you know, and I think we've been pushing, cleaning it up in our trajectory. So we're excited, man. We really are, man, just to have the opportunity to showcase our talent on the platform that we have.
Also, Coach, this year is the 20th and 40th anniversary of our 2 state championships, and we're due for another one. But what do we need in order for us to get back into that state championship?
To believe. I believe. Do you?
Yes, sir.
I think that's it. You know, I think we need to believe. I think we have everything that we need. I think we have the talent. I think we have the guys. I think we're a lot laser-like focused. So we just have to believe, have confidence in ourselves, and go get it done. And that's the deal. You know, can we get it done? And we're excited about it.
So, Coach, how has your game plan changed from last year for this year?
Well, I think we're a confident bunch. I think we have 3-year starters, a lot of guys who've been with us. We're confident. We've been through a lot of things, so we're excited about this year.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank y'all for having me now.
When we come back, we'll get a deeper look into the girls soccer team season. Stay tuned.
You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
I'm your moderator, Brandon Sewell, coming to you live from the campus of Germantown High School.
So GHS-TV tries to model a real working station.
I really thought it was cool when I first started studio and all the opportunities that it was able to provide for me.
That would be 36 out of 36.
It's a rigorous class that demands a lot from students.
At times you are going to be thrown into the fire to where you're just going to have to figure it out yourself.
Which is really great because then we gain more knowledge. Our teachers will give us how to start, but then we're left to make up the whole entire process.
It just seems to me it's not enough space in the beginning. If it's not, let's figure out what we can do.
They can be a producer, they can be a director, They can work graphics and learn audio. They can go out and shoot field reports.
Akila, back to you.
And it's a challenge to throw them into the environment and say, here's a camera, go out and record this interview and some B-roll. But those are the challenges that grow students to do bigger projects.
Welcome to Red Devil Newsbeat.
In GHS-TV, we have a variety of shows. We have Crosstalk.
Hello and welcome to a new season of GHS-TV's award-winning talk show, Crosstalk.
We have Insider, which is all about Germantown.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G.
Cut to Win and Q Talent.
Wake up, Germantown. It's Wednesday, April 5th. I'm Colin Ewing.
Some things that I've learned from this class is that how to work as a team.
We learn how to communicate better with people.
Something I'll take with me from in the future is their slogan, check, double check, and check again.
There's so many different things you can do here. I would say take risks. Push yourself further than you think you can go, and we will help guide you there.
Go Red Devils!
For more information about the Kappa program, visit ghskappa.com or call 755-7775. You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Welcome back to Red Devil Postgame. Our Lady Red Devil soccer team has had a challenging season so far.
With a record of 3-7, they're hoping to turn things around in the final stretch of the season. Red Devil Postgame reporter Tyler Curry talked with the coach as well as a player after a recent game.
The Devils played a great game tonight, coming out on top against Westminster on senior night with the score of 5-0. Here with me tonight is Coach Hirschberger and star player Alexa Franklin. Well, congratulations on the win tonight, Coach.
Thanks a lot.
What worked to help you win the score tonight?
Say again?
What worked to help you score the win tonight?
So we've been working with a new formation, and I think everybody's getting more comfortable with it. So we're getting more attacking opportunities, and then we're being able to score more often.
And Alexa, how do you feel about the win, considering all the complications such as canceled games and practices due to the heat?
I mean, it feels great. We got a win on senior night, and we got everybody involved with the new formation. Everybody's getting acclimated, so it was really fun to get a win and having everybody get on the ball.
And Alexa, how did you prepare for the game tonight?
Listen to music, just go out there and have fun. That's really all I can tell myself.
Coach, where can the team improve going forward?
I think playing a little bit more quickly out of the back, and when we win the ball in transition, making decisions more quickly.
The ball over the top, the long ball, the punt is the thing that makes this difficult. So we want to keep it in front of us, and we want to keep our lines compressed like that so that as it's coming into here, we've got a big, thick, block that's hard to play through.
How have the freshmen grown from the start of the season?
I think they're aware of what they're supposed to be doing now. I think a lot of them were so new to the sort of speed of playing in high school that they didn't know what to do. They were focused on so many things at the same time that they couldn't be effective. And now I think that they're getting used to being on the field and playing off of good players that have more experience than they do.
And Alexa, what does senior night mean to you?
It means it's one last time where everybody's together having fun, and I think it's just a really big moment considering it's some people's first year, some people's third, fourth, or whatever. It's just a good time to come out here and have fun. one last time.
Thank you for speaking with me tonight, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back to you, Christian and Caden.
Now, let's turn to our Red Devil volleyball team, who are struggling to gain momentum on the court. Joining us now is Coach Henry. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Now, in your perspective, how has the season been going so far?
So we are in two different types of conferences. We have the MSCIA conference, and then we also are in the District 15 AAA district. With our MSCIA conference, we are 6-1 for our record, and we will be playing in the conference championship game on Thursday of next week against White Station. Our TSSAA 15 AAA district is a tougher district. It's got Houston, Collierville, Arlington, Bartlett, Munford, Brighton in there as well. And we are 1-6 in that conference. So we might have a worse record than, say, Southwind or other schools like that in Shelby County schools, Memphis Shelby County schools. But we play tougher teams, which causes the discrepancy in the records, because we will beat the ones that we see in the Memphis Shelby County schools. White Station has been our big rival for several years now, and we are hoping to do a much better job against them in the conference championship than we did in regular season this year.
Well, on that note, Coach, what are some of the team's strengths and where can players improve?
And I'm really excited about, there's my varsity team, the group this year has all the skills we need. They have come together really hard, working hard and trying to do better and better each time. Something we always need to improve in is just consistency. We have the skills, now can we make sure we do those skills consistently well every time? And other areas that we need to improve in is just simply believing, working hard, knowing that we can do it, because we can definitely do it.
Now, in your opinion, Coach, have you already noticed areas where your team as a whole can improve?
Again, like I said, it's all about the consistency, and it's all about the knowing and believing that we can do it. Like, we can say that we know we can do it, but we have to put those actions with words as well. And that way, when we're on the court and we're facing a tough serve, or we're on the court we're maybe down by 5 points, we don't give up, we just keep fighting. And that's been one of our mottos, is that we just stay fighting hard through the end of the match.
Well, Coach, how do you prepare for each game? Like, what is the motivation, or again, which motto do you use to hype your players up?
So we look at film. We look at our stats from the previous season and up to that time. We will look at film. If we have film from previous years, we'll watch film and prep that way to get ready to play against our opponents. So when I practice plans, I'll be looking at film from previous years, we'll be looking at stats, we'll be talking about what they did to us before, which caused us some trouble, and we will work specifically on doing those things defensively that will help us shut the team down, and then also seeing where they're weak defensively and practice our offensive things to be able to take advantage of their weaknesses as well. And we have mottos, like in the summer, we start in July, and our team mottos were fight hard through, play hard through the whole time, make fewer errors, like, be really, what's the word I'm looking for? Hold each other and hold ourselves accountable so that we can make sure we're doing our jobs well. And then trust. We talked a lot about trust. Trust in the process, trust in each other, trust that everybody's going to do their role properly.
Now, Coach, can you talk about the expectations that you have for your players and the season as well?
Yes. Like I said, we start in July. So it's mandatory practices in July. We do 2-a-days. We work hard all summer long because July is when we get most of our kinks worked out. We get a lot of our skills built in July. Once our season hits, we are just running. We have games, tournaments. We don't have as many practices once the school starts. So we have to have everything handled in July. And the expectation is that they are there, that they are working hard, come to practice ready to work, because you play the way you practice. If you don't practice well, you're not going to play well. So we've been really emphasizing practice hard, play hard, be ready to play well.
Well, Coach, thank you for talking with us today. And good luck with the rest of your season.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Yeah, thank you guys.
We're going to switch gears to cross country. The team is getting ready for the Frank Horton 5K trail race. It's the 4th race for a team that placed first for their last 2 races. Red Devil Postgame reporter Aaron Fitzgerald talked to a GHS runner and coach about the strong start to the season.
The cross-country team just finished up their 2nd meet of the season. Joining me is Coach Kristen Nelson and team captain Kaden Nelson. Coach Nelson, how did the runners do today?
The runners did fantastic. We placed 1st through 4th. All of my top 5, which are my scorers, placed under 20.
Is this the start you wanted for this season?
It's an amazing start for this season.
Caden, are you proud of your performance today?
I'm very proud. I did way better than I thought I would today.
Are there any areas you'd like to improve in?
Definitely on the 3rd mile. I didn't keep the pace that I wanted to. If possible, I wanted to keep it the same pace as the first 2, but that's always things to improve on.
Coach Nelson, what are your goals for this season?
My goal for this season is for my top 5 runners are all seniors. My goal is to get them to state.
Caden, do you have any personal running goal you like to hit during your last season as a Red Devil?
I would like to get below 17:30 in the 5K and obviously get to state as a team and do as well as we can.
Coach Nelson, what can we expect for the rest of the season?
Times to drop. Boys are working hard 5 days a week, sometimes 6 on a Saturday, and they're pushing. Their goal is to get to state.
Thank you, Coach Nelson. Thank you, Caden. Good luck for the rest of the season. I'm Erin Fitzgerald reporting for Red Devil Postgame. Back to you guys.
Well, that wraps up today's Red Devil Postgame. Thank you to the coaches who appeared on today's show, and good luck to the teams on their seasons.
We can't wait to see how the year unfolds for our GHS sports. From all of us here at GHS, thank you for tuning in. I'm Christian Maya.
And I'm Caden Bolton. Go Red Devils!